But I got their system and I just followed it to the letter exactly the way that they said to use it, even though that was different than the way I've used products in the past. And I'll be honest with you, the results were fantastic. So I'm just going to go over these really quick. There's going to be other cutouts from this video to me actually using the products that I filmed a few days ago. But basically the way their system works is you're going to put on a little bit of one of their beard balms first thing in the morning. And that's basically going to give you a little bit of hydration, moisture, a little bit of protection for the follicles and the hair, the beard hairs, and then a little bit of control. Both of these two different balms, and basically when you're first starting out, they recommend that you use the brown bottle and use that till it's gone, and then you're going to switch to the green bottle. And the little informational card explains all that. But if you take a look, if you can zoom in, Pam, and get a good look at the texture of their balm is fantastic. It's not too hard to use. You could scoop it out really easy with one finger, but then it's also at the same time not so buttery that it melts in your hand before you actually get to, you know, spread it around in your in the beard. There've been other balms that I've used that are so difficult to get out of the tin. They're so difficult, maybe too waxy, that it's hard to actually use it in any kind of reasonable time. And then others are so buttery that as soon as your fingers touch it, it's melting. This is the perfect balance between the two. If I have any criticism whatsoever about their beard balm, is it doesn't quite offer as much control as maybe some of the others that I've used before. But I also don't have a beard that just necessarily tries to fly away from me all day. I can usually give it a little bit of style in the morning with a product like this. And most days just an oil, and it styles just fine and it stays that way. So if I gave any recommendation to the beard struggle, it would be to maybe come up with a balm that has a little bit more of a control factor in there. Most people don't need it, but there are going to be some guys with beards that would really come in handy. And then the other two parts that you're going to do is they've got a midday oil that you're going to put on just kind of middle of the day. And here's, a lot of the beard oils now come with droppers. And when I first used theirs, I'm not going to take any out right now, but one of the things I noticed was even when you squeeze the little thing at the top, whatever this is called, and you try to get a full load, it really doesn't take in that much oil. And initially I was like, it was kind of frustrating because I'm used to using more oil, like a full dropper length. And what I came to find out though was, I think they designed it that way because when you're putting on a little bit of product in the morning and then they're having you put on something in the afternoon, and then in the evening you're topping it off with a little bit more hydration and moisture and protection right before you go to bed. So I found the smaller amount coming out of the dropper to be perfect. And then they've got their beard wash and conditioner. This was the first actual beard wash and conditioner specific products that I use. For the most part, for my beard, I've just been washing it once or twice a week with just a basic, oil-based shampoo and conditioner that doesn't have any of the phthalates or parabens and stuff like that. So always try to find the best products that aren't going to irritate the beard in any way, but these products fit the bill perfectly. One of the things that I like about these are they don't smell like anything really. Instead of trying to have a false, some kind of fragrance or whatever, they just smell like the ingredients, which just kind of smell wholesome, if you will. So I really enjoyed using those products to clean the beard. Now, as far as the scent goes, just about all the beard product companies out there now, they've got, wide variety of smells, everything from floral to manly to tobacco. And I like those, don't get me wrong. I've got some other favorites from the past. These aren't scent specific, but what I'll tell you is the entire system in its entirety, and my wife who's behind the camera right now can vouch for this, it's just a really clean, I'll say it, manly, kind of almost a musky, but also towards like a barbershop scent. So it's kind of this, I can't name it per se, but it's just a perfect balance of a little bit herbal, a little bit earthy, and a little bit barbershop. So I don't really know how to describe that. If this is not going to come across in the video how it smells, but just really clean and not overpowering. It's very subtle. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm probably going to insert how I use the products right here at the tail end of this, and then with some closing thoughts. to check out more about the Beard Struggle, they're big on Instagram. Their handle is The Beard Struggle. Their Facebook page is facebook.com/thebeardstruggle, and the same thing for the website, www.thebeardstruggle.com. Like I said, this is definitely a premium brand. I was very, very pleased with it. Can't say enough good things about it, and hope you'll check it out. Hey, so like I said, this is a multi-part system, and so I just wanted to, this is the first thing I put on in the morning with the Beard Struggle, the Viking Collection Scorched Armor. So all you really do, and this is a little bit different than the way I've used beard products before. Usually I start with a little bit of beard oil, and if the beard is unruly, like it's really in need for a trim, that's when I'll use a little bit of beard balm to get a little bit more control. But their system, you start the day with a little bit of beard balm, no matter what. So I'm just getting about a fingertip full, working that and then into the fingers a little bit, kind of get it all over the place. And just work it in. From there, style as normal. I just use your comb. And then later today, I'll do the other couple parts of the video. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Just a little bit of beard balm, doesn't take very long. I like the stuff, it goes on really, really smooth. I've talked about other products before, balms that actually come kind of chunky, and this certainly isn't one. It's really, really smooth. If you want to come in on that a little bit, it spreads really, really easy. And we'll talk a little bit more later about how the process works throughout the entire day. But that's it, really simple. A little bit of product, comb it, and it's going to stay nice and soft and styled for pretty much the whole day. All right, so this is the afternoon dose, if you will, and it's just going to use just a little bit of oil to kind of replenish. So this is their day liquid tonic that I'm going to apply. So, and it's not a lot, and that's one of the things that I like on this whole system that they're using, is that the dropper doesn't really give you that much because you don't need a lot, it's just a little bit. And then get that on the fingertips, spread it around. Not enough to make it oily, just enough to give it a little bit more hydration for the day. And that is it. So just a little bit extra, and then at the end of the day, we'll use a slightly different formula right before we go to bed to keep it hydrated all night. So it's evening, bedtime. I'm gonna put on the last little dose. This is the Viking Midnight Night Liquid Gold Elixir. Okay, same process. Not gonna take a lot of time to do this. So you're ready to brush teeth, you're ready for bed. Just gonna put a little bit, basically moisturizer. And every other time that I put on beard balm or beard oil, I go ahead and comb it and that kind of stuff and go about my day, but I'm going to bed. This is gonna get messed up, but it's nicely hydrated, and that's it, guys. So hope you've enjoyed it, and please see below on the in the description about the links to where you can find more information about my other reviews and the Beard Struggle.